Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. To all the jurists that are watching and to all the people that are watching, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Before I start my speech, dear jurists and the audience that I respect, it is always a must for us to always remember, to always praise, and to always be grateful to our God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because of Him, we have been given many and many blessings and pleasure. We can't even count how many it is. Truly, He is the most graceful, yet the most merciful towards His servants. Second, we should also not forget to pray peace and blessing to our Prophet, the best example in all of our life, and that is Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that has led humanity from the dark days to the bright days that we are living in right now. Dear audience that I respect, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam once gave a bequest to his fellow brethren, and inside that bequest there's a line that says, فَإِنَّهُ مَنْ يَعِشْ مِنْكُمْ بَعْدِي فَسَيَرَ اِخْتِلَافًا كَثِيرًا. That means, in fact, those who will live after my death will see a lot of strife. Dear audience, the year that the Prophet lives in and the year that we live in right now, the range is around 1,400 years. And the words that has been spoken by the Prophet 1,400 years ago has been proven to be true. What do I mean by this? Well, dear audience, dear Muslim brothers, open your eyes widely. See what is happening around us. See what is happening to this world. See what is happening to this earth that we are living in, to the people that lives in it. Ask them, what do they think about young people who smoke cigarette, consume alcohol and drugs, have free sex, and do many school wars until many young people died because of that? Well, they will say it's normal and it's awesome things to do. Oh, okay. Ask them again, what do they think about men marrying other men and women marrying other women? Well, what will they say? They say it's their choice and their freedom to love whoever they want. Okay, that's kind of weird. Oh, right. Ask them again, what do they think about the unbelievers, the Jews, the Christian, the hypocrites who tries to kill, who tries to murder, who tries to destroy, who tries to do genocide, to the Muslims, to the believers who humble themselves in their prayers, to the believer who are active in giving zakat, to the believer who are active in helping humanity, to the believer who guard their modesty, to the believer who faithfully observe their trust and covenants, to the believer who acts are actually against evil and injustice with justice. Well, what will they say? They say it shouldn't be allowed for us to stand up against our Muslim brothers, or what they call the terrorists. Dear Muslim brothers, this world is broken. Many wars has happened. We can see a lot of people are divided among themselves and they fall into disputations. And by that, dear audience, dear Muslim brothers, we as a Muslim, we need to stand our ground. We need to face the future. And because of that, dear audience that I respect, I am going to give you some advice on how to face the future times according to Islam. First, raise up your taqwa, dear Muslim brothers. Hold on tight to the sunnah, to the ways of the Prophet and the sunnah of his brethren. And by I mean tight, I mean really and really tight. It's like biting it with your molars. Because the Prophet once said to his fellow brethren, فَعَلَيْكُمْ بِسُنَّتِي وَسُنَّةِ الْخُلَفَاءُ الرَّاشِدِينَ الْمَهْدِيِّينَ أَعَدُّوا عَلَيْهَا بِالنَّوَاجِذِ. That means, therefore, it is obligatory for you to adhere firmly to my sunnah and the sunnah of the leaders that have been given guidance to the right. Bite the sunnah with your molars. Second, dear audience, please don't be FOMO, or what people say, fear of missing out. Because a lot of people today on this earth have already crossed the line. And most of the trends today are forbidden in our religion. So if you follow most people on this earth today, then there's a chance that you will be astray from the path of Allah. Because Allah has said in the Holy Quran on Surah Al-An'am, verse 116, that reads, A'udzu billahi minasyaitonir rajim. Wa in tuti' man aktsara fil ard yudilluka an sabilillah. Iyattabi'una illa dhanna wa inhum illa yakhrusun. That means, and if you follow most people on earth, then they will surely lead you astray from the path of Allah. What they follow is only mere speculations, and they only make up lies. And lastly, dear audience, my advice for you guys is for you guys to always keep your taqwa. Be devoted to Allah wherever you are. Because Prophet Muhammad once said, Ittaqillaha haythu ma kunta. وَأَتْبِعُ السَّيِّئَةَ الْحَسَنَةَ تَمْحُهَا وَخَالِقِ النَّاسِ بِخُلُقٍ حَسَنٍ. That means, be devoted to Allah wherever you are. Accompany bad deeds with good deeds. And treat humans with good manners. Well, I guess that is it for my speech. And if there are any mistake in my speech, which I think there are many, I apologize. And I also wanted to say thank you to the people that have watched this video. Once again, thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Waalaikumsalam.